Hey guys, how's it going? And if you see my beard is kind of long, it's because I literally don't care anymore. I don't go to school, I don't go outside, I don't go to parties, which I'm not invited to. Then why do I need to shave? For no reason. So I decided not to shave until COVID-19's over. Anyways, in this video, I want to talk about job interviews or scam emails, but I'm not talking about the scam emails from the Nigerian princes. I'm talking about the scam emails that tell you to come and interview for a job, but then the job doesn't actually respond to you, and the job makes waste like 3 hours of your time because they probably weren't even going to consider you as a candidate. I'm talking about those type of scams, not the ones from the Nigerian princes. The Nigerian princes, they're legit, right? Because why would anyone lie about being a prince? That's too big of a lie. If you're gonna lie, you're gonna say that you're the CEO of a bad company. But why go? But then Nigerian princes go all the way, so they're probably not lying because no one will go that far in a lie. No one's that stupid to believe it. It's like my vlog setup. Ignore the ducks. They're just crazy because of COVID-19, just like all of us. So, anyways, job interview. Okay, I had to move. I can't deal with these ducks anymore. As you can see, I felt very scammed because I got excited for getting money. But they didn't give me money because they were located in Wyoming and not Virginia. So therefore, it's a scam. Okay, anyways, let's fast forward a year. 10th grade. I recently moved to this house, right? So I continue my job quest. This time, I was 16. So I fill out 3 applications. One of them is to a Wendy's nearby, and I forgot where the other 2s are. Okay, here's what I don't like about job applications. I was 16 at that time, had no resume, right? So then I had to make a crappy resume. I made that. That took like 1 hour. So then I go to their job site, and they have the most complicated form to fill out. Like, I'm not even joking. This form was 10 pages. I had to make a Wendy's employment account. Like, why do I have to make a Wendy's employment account if I'm not an employee at Wendy's? This doesn't make sense. Why would they make me make an account if I'm not an employee? And this account is like 10 pages. I had to talk about my disabilities, which I don't have. I didn't put I had disabilities. That's like fraud. I'm a good boy, right? So yeah, that was for a joke. Anyways, I had to talk about how I didn't have disabilities. I had to explain how I'm not a veteran. I also had to explain how I was under 18, right? I had to explain to them why I was under 18 apparently. And yeah. So anyways, this application took like 1 hour. I was very hopeful after I submitted it. My first legal age required application submitted. Guess what? I waited. They never responded. This is why job interviews are a scam. So you apply to the job and they don't respond. Sound familiar? Oh yeah, similar to sending money and not responding. And I would consider filling out the application as money because okay, let's go to the end of 10th grade. It was summertime. Apparently there was this summer STEM camp. I had some coding knowledge, right? So I wanted to be like an instructor. So basically I had to make a very fast resume. Let me tell you how fast this resume was. So basically, I took the keyboard. It's the equivalent of taking a keyboard and smashing your head against the keys. That's basically how my resume. That's the equivalent of how my resume was, right? So I submitted it. It took like an hour making it, and again, they didn't take the time to respond until I emailed them. I asked, "Yo, did I get it or not?" And they said, "Nah, fam, you got rejected." And I was like, why didn't you just tell me this? Why do I ask you if I got rejected? And this is a problem with many job interviews. They don't even tell you if you got rejected. And you see how that's kind of bad? Imagine applying to a college, never getting a decision. And that's it. You don't know if you got accepted or rejected. Guys, guess who's back outside? That's right, I am. The ducks are gone, so I can finally film outside. Hooray! And it's drizzling a little bit, but I don't care because the ducks are gone. So for the last few recordings, I've been looking away from the camera while ranting. So this time, I will try my best to directly focus on the camera. I know I said that before and failed, but this time I'll try. So let's go to 12th grade, right? So my school has this thing called the Career Center, and they like sometimes give jobs. So there was this one thing about a coding helping thing, and at this point I had like lots of experience coding. Well, lots of experience for me. I don't actually know if it's a lot of experience, but I feel like I did some pretty interesting stuff. Comment down if you want a video about the stuff I did. So anyways, so I was like, yo, look at my resume. This time I actually had a legit resume. Like, I made a legit resume, and I'm actually pretty proud of this resume because it's actually legit. I didn't just smash my head in the keyboard and just have some magical words come up, which was my resume. This time I actually put effort into my resume. Okay, yeah, so I put effort, right? So I applied. I was like, yo, could I get a job? They're like, yeah, come, just come for 2 hours for an observation session. So listen to this. I came in the house, observed for 2 hours. It was very boring because I knew more than all the people working there, but I had to act like I asking them questions. I had to act like I was asking them questions, right? So I go to this job for 2 hours. At the end of 2 hours, they're like, yo, we can't make any promises, but we usually decide our people around January, so we can't make you any promises. But yeah, you should come by. We'll tell you in January. So in my head, I was like, I spent 2 hours over here, and you're telling me that you're looking for people in January. It was November, right? So I spent 2 hours in this place at November, and they said, yeah, we can't accept people until we don't choose people until January. So my head was really frustrated, and they said they couldn't make any promises. They'll let me know. So that's basically the equivalent of telling me oh, you didn't get the job. So my reaction was, why post the resume thing when no one is coming? I'm pretty sure no one else came to that job because I was alone there. It was very frustrating. Plus, this thing was like a 30-minute drive. So I was like, of course, very annoyed. I was happy that I got a quote-unquote interview for 2 hours, which doesn't really count, but yeah. For the other one, for the one where they said they let me in January, so basically I emailed in January. They said, yeah, you need to come again. They didn't tell me a time. I was like, yo, could you give me a time? They didn't respond to that. So yeah, that was a big rip. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. This video is a bit longer than usual, but I hope it was more entertaining. I changed backgrounds to refresh your scene, and I'm outside, so the birds are not screaming. So yeah, I'm out. This video is probably way too long.